Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Super Paper Mario. You have fine timing. My blood pressure is quite... I know I didn't build up to this at all. I'm sorry, but basically what I did, I was just making sure that I could do this at this point, and of course I can. You have fine timing. Yeah, so we're in Merle's house in Flopside, because there's a side quest I want to do before I start Chapter 7. You have fine timing, my blood pressure is climbing. She said something else too. I was hoping that maybe you could do me a big favor. Can you, I implore? Only if it's a small... Well, it's definitely not a small one, I'll tell you that. Thank you, true. I knew I could count on you. During my confusing move, I lost my crystal ball, so smooth. I use a replacement now, but it feels wrong somehow. I believe that Merlovely uses the same type of ball as me. And that is incorrect grammar. Would you go to her and ask for one of her crystal balls real fast? I'm not saying that right to make it sound like a rhyme. You know where Merlovely is, right? Where the outskirts of Flipside are in sight? Thank you, true. Yeah. So yeah, that's apparently a replacement, and... I forgot that you flipped to the left. It's pretty weird. Anyway, see, so this is a side quest. If you remember, if you happen to watch my LP or played the game Paper Mario, the first Paper Mario, and did the Koopa Koop favors, one of the favors was similar to this. And it was like kind of like a chain favor. But this one is a lot bigger. So you think, oh, it's going to be easy, but nope, it's not. So this is Merlovely. Basically what she does, I probably explained this way back, but she acts like, well, basically like she did in the last game. Although I'm pretty sure in this one, all she tells you is where to go, since like there's really not extra stuff. Yeah, see, she doesn't like tell you a bunch of other stuff, she'll only tell you where to go, so... You know, maybe not as you... Well, if you're like me, and suck at this game, then maybe. I've been waiting, heroes. You want to ask me about a crystal ball? There is nothing to fear. I'm Merlovely. It's my job to know the future. Merle sent you, did she not? Yes, I've readied the ball. Please, take it. Or, I'd like to say that, but there's something I must first ask of you. I know I do not look it, but I'm in training. I told someone about it, and they said they had some useful equipment. But I've been so busy that I hadn't had a chance to pick it up yet. The kind fellow offered me this equipment and said Flip Wizard Bestovius. So yeah. So now we're actually going to have to go back in the doors for the second time, I believe. Yes, this is the second time that we've had to revisit a chapter after we've already beaten it. Our first time is when we got the Pixel Berry, and now we're going to have to do it again. We could use the return pipe, but the tower's right here. That's kind of nice to use the tower, because when do we ever go up with the tower? Not very often, now that we have the return pipe. And we've had that the whole game, so not very often at all. Yes, the void is getting huge, and Mario is off doing side quests. I'll try to get this done in one video, and don't even tell me about editing and stuff. And besides, you know, I look at that as an advantage. I actually really do. I start to see, you know, the advantages of recording with a camera. No, I almost did that. Jesus. And there are some advantages to recording with a camera. I never have to worry about audio-video sync. I never have to worry about audio problems, like, you know, I couldn't hear the game, or, you know, or maybe you couldn't hear my voice. I don't have to worry about that stuff. So, you know, there are some advantages. I don't have to worry about, you know, if I want to do co-commentary, I don't have to worry about microphones. So, you see, I've been thinking about that. Of course, there are a lot of negatives. I'm fully aware of that, because you probably already know. Anyway, so I'm going to talk about some other stuff. And yes, I'm aware that there is another pixel that I could currently get besides this one, but I'm gonna wait until after the game to do that one, because I've never actually gotten it before, so, you know, who knows. Of course, stuff I do after the game, like when I say, oh, I'm gonna make those bonus episodes, I never do. But I did do the Paper Mario thing, like a year later. So who knows when I'm going to do Super Mario Galaxy 2, Donkey Kong 64. Man, what do I need to do in Donkey Kong 64 anyway? Play Jetpack? Why do I need to do that? Like, that's by far my worst LP. Why do I want to stretch it out? And I'm very sorry I've not recorded for a long time, but, well, you see, the last week I was busy with school, and then the last weekend, I do have vacation this week. Today's a Monday. And, you know, the last 4 days, obviously, is March Madness, and I'm a big fan of that, and that's something that goes on all day, 4 days straight. So, Yeah, and if you think I'm gonna get up before 12 a.m. to record a video, probably doesn't sound crazy, but it does to me. Now then, here I have a favor to ask of you. I've lent a certain something to the mayor of your old town, Watchet. You must retrieve it for me. I've asked for it back many times, but old Watchet must treasure it, for he has never returned it. Retrieve it for me, Gustovius, and I shall grant you your training machine. Just ask him about something, like, tell him it's called the you-know-what, which is really ambiguous, but oh well. I like being ambiguous, actually. It's actually really weird, but, like, I like playing, it's weird, and I'm not even gonna say anything, but just something about ambiguity. I don't even know. No, I don't even know what I'm saying. Okay. Anyways, and yes, I don't even know what I'm saying. It's a useful excuse for when I don't want to talk about something. But don't worry, it's not something important at all. Moving on. So yes, we got to go to chapter 1-2. So maybe I could have some more time to talk about some things. Well, I'll tell you one thing we can do. Now that we're back here, we could actually take the way that we didn't go before. If you can remember way, way, way back to chapter 1-2, you can go behind here and then go to get that Koopa Troopa catch card. But if you want to go up here, you can do that as well. It is a longer way, so maybe it's not really the best thing, but oh well, keeping it interesting. And it's probably not interesting at all, is it? Well, we could cheat it a little bit. Let's use it. Oh, I forgot about that. Whoops. Yep, just because we're doing side quests and not progressing with the story. Nope, they still are not coming back to us. So some places that you might want to go might actually be inaccessible at this point. But this one is not. There's something down there, and I really don't care about it. So, I said I don't care about it. Well, don't drop your thing. Yes. You know what? No. Let's cheat. We do have Luigi, so let's give him some action. What did I hit my head on? Oh yeah, that. Oh, I did have to go up there, didn't I? What am I even doing? Like, is this really even faster? Oh my god. You know what? Sometimes I don't even know what I'm doing. Anyway, so yeah, hopefully some of you are interested in the NCAA basketball tournament. I picked Michigan State to win it all. I don't really know why. Well, I mean, it was just because I didn't want to pick Kentucky because that's who everyone would pick, and I'm terrible at making picks, so, you know, I don't want to be behind and have the same champion as a bunch of other people in the pool I'm in. And don't ask for an invite to that pool. Well, it's too late now, but who am I talking to? Okay, you know what? Just... oh my god. Don't ask for an invite. No. I wouldn't even say that. In fact, I openly say, I don't do this yet, but I've been thinking about it for a while, just giving away my Skype on the channel. I mean, anyone that follows me on this channel, you have full right to ask for my Skype account. Just saying. But that, like, who would want to do? Like, who would actually say, oh, hey, here's a Let's Player, and I want to join this NCAA pool. What the hell? I must have some problems today. And every other day. I have a problem on every day that ends with a Y. That's how I like to put it. Old man watches his house. But anyway, about the Skype thing that I was saying, yes, if you want to talk to me on Skype, like, for whatever reason, if you think I'm an interesting person for whatever reason, then yeah, just ask. I'd be happy to add you on Skype. As long as you're not a troll. You know, it's fun. Of course, you know, once I do start getting popular, if that... yes, a strange old lady shows up in my dream, I don't know what the deal is, so yes. Yeah, we need to go talk to... oh, and I almost forgot. I gotta give you this. You got a paper. She's been in my dream for a long time, so I guess I've become a fan of sorts. So I think you can get her... yeah, this is just weird, just a way of, you know, holding an item. I don't really know. And this is going to be the most difficult one because we're going to have to because we're gonna have to, yeah, we're gonna have to travel all the way through the ruins. But it's not gonna be quite as hard since we're not gonna have to go the split paths. We can just go straight through it. Goodness, I knew this was gonna be boring, but I didn't know how much. 10 minutes, man, that's long. That's something wrong with that. And no, making long videos does not make up for my lack of cutting. And don't even talk about it. I mean, I'm serious, really. I know that. And since I've already said critical information, I went through a door. This has got to be my worst video so far. I was watching a video of Chugga Conroy's recently, and he said he gave some tips, and of course everyone's going to listen to his tips, which I'll talk more about that later, and I won't forget. I always forget about things, and now I'm about to lose this topic. I have like 3 topics going at the same time. See, this is something, and now I'm about to think of another one. Now I'm lost. Jeez. Okay, let's take this a little bit at a time, and hopefully I can talk about everything I want to talk about while still playing the game and getting to Maru Mina's place at the same time. I hope I'm going the right way. Okay. Yeah, I watched a video of Chugga Conroy's recently. This one was the one that had the lock. And he said that, he gave a tip. He said, don't record unless you want to. Basically, that's what he said. Because that's when your best recordings are going to come. And, well, what if you're like me, when you, every day, except for a very select few, you're going to, you know, be really, like this, and say a bunch of stupid stuff that nobody wants to hear. And, well, I guess I did want to record, but, you know, for the longest time, you know, so maybe I'm not doing anything wrong by, you know, taking all these breaks. I mean, who cares anyway? But another thing about Chugga Conroy, really Let's Playing in general, if you happen to be friends with me on Skype, I think there's only 2 people that watch my videos that are actually friends with me on Skype, and, you know, and this was the way you went to get, no, that was one of these doors, it was this one, right? This is the one we go in. Then you saw something, it's not that one. I said, I'm starting to enjoy the Let's Play community less. Okay. Let me just paraphrase this. Here's what I think the Let's Play... Oh, here's one thing, though. You do actually have to do this again. No problem to me. I like it. We know how much I like climbing ladders. Wait a minute. I don't even know if I said anything about that. If I did, you know, if you go back and watch that old part, yeah, you are my hero. Okay. What? Okay, good. You can do that. I don't know how. I missed it the first few times, but okay. Okay, so basically what I believe the Let's Play community is this. So there's like about, you know, 10, 15 people. I mean, you know who they are. The Let's Play community. And I used to really like them. And I do, okay? Here's the thing. I do like the people. Very much. Nintendo Capri Sun, Chugga Conroy, Attacking Toucans, Donna Bells, Josh Jepson. The other ones I don't know as well, but still I've seen them a couple of times. Love them all. Great people. However, when I watch them, I get this feeling that I really don't like. Because there's a lot of people that watch them, and I don't feel like an individual. And I just feel like, you know, there's a bunch of other people that like Nintendo Capri Sun, and it's really a split thing, because I want them to get the 1 million subscribers. I want them to put Let's Playing as, like, a real thing that will get a lot of attention. At the same time, you know, it's just like, you know, this is the reason, like Attacking Toucans used to reply to some of my comments, now he doesn't, understandably so, but, you know, still, like, they don't reply to comments anymore, and occasionally they do. So do not hit that block! Do not do that! No matter what. Well, you can hit it after you do this. You gotta wait for a little while and, like, do nothing, and then she'll talk to you. So you can just read this text. It's gonna be a pretty, like, you know, the ... thing. But yeah, so But really my main problem with the Let's Play community, yeah, it's like 15 guys and a bunch of people that worship them. I like them, and I admit I got kind of close to worshiping sometimes. And like, I did, okay, fine, I did. But, basically, here are my two problems. The one thing is that my one main problem is this. They think that they're perfect. They don't think that themselves, I need to say this in a way that it's clear. The worshippers think that the Let's Plays are perfect, and when they do anything that's not perfect, or that they don't like, they'll be really upset. And then I'm a bit of a hypocrite, which I'll explain later. But not as much, let's just say. Okay, here's a perfect example. Nintendo Capri Sun. Legend of Zelda. Here's my first example. Nintendo Capri Sun on Sugar Comrades Emerald Part 40-something, the one where it caught Regice. So we put this lame pun about Regice. I mean, you know, the Nintendo Capri Sun pun. And, he called him Reggie Ice, because, like, he made a joke, like, about how they froze the Nintendo president, Reggie, and then brought him back and called him Reggie Ice. And that comment got about 155 thumbs up. Probably has more now. And I'm like, if anyone else had posted that same thing, it would not have gotten the thumbs up. And then again, you could make the argument that, you know, maybe no one else would post that except someone as humorous as Nintendo Capri Sun. But I mean, come on, I mean, I could have thought of that. Well, no, I didn't, but, like, if anyone else had posted that song, it might have gotten, like, you know, maybe, like, a few thumbs up, but not. And then people are saying, oh, Nintendo Capri Sun's comments on page 58! It's on page 12, whatever! Come on! Don't you have better things to do? And all the replies, I mean, they're either like, oh my god, you're the best, you're the funniest! Or, there's something like, oh, that joke stinks, you know, in the bathroom. I'm like, that gets freaking old. Come on, can't you be original? I still want to keep this video going because I have more things to talk about. And my second example, this is something that's just ridiculous. Yeah, we want the autograph. I'm really sorry, I'm not paying attention to this. Okay, so did any of you happen to catch Nintendo Capri Sun's Let's Play Skyward Sword part? I don't know exactly the number, but it was the part that he finished off the Skyview Temple, okay? I think it was part 10. Don't quote me on that. No, it was part 11. Yeah, it was part 11. The one where he fought Garahim. Now, whatever. So, there's a goddess cube in the back of the temple, which you'll find out later when I do the Let's Play, and I'll definitely bring this up again. So, he misses the goddess cube, but then at the very end of the video, he realizes it and goes back and gets it, right? Okay. But, guess how many comments say, you missed this, you missed it! Okay, wait until the end of the video to comment, people. I mean, seriously, you know how much of an idiot that makes you look? It really does. And even if he did miss it, I miss things, he misses. You tell me that you go through, and I said that, and this guy commented, or replied to my comment, and said, oh, he played the game once before, he should get anything, he should... Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, so he's beaten the game before, and now he's supposed to be absolutely perfect? Okay, that's just ridiculous. That's gotta be the stupidest thing I've ever heard. So, see, you see why I don't really like the Let's Play community? Like I said, I'm not talking about the people that are, you know, running, or, like, those guys are great. But the rest of the people, I'm like, oh, sometimes they just make me sick. I mean, seriously, you missed this, you missed this, you missed this. I think he gets it. Oh my god. And now I'm way over time, so you know what? Since you probably know what's gonna happen, yeah, there's some text. Well, you know, why don't I just meet you at, I'll meet you at Marley's place. With everything of the side quest done. I mean, there's gonna be some text, like, oh, you got the you know what? You wanna know what it is? Oh, nope, sorry, can't tell you that. And yes, I will discuss this topic more in the next video. Whether you like it or not. But I do have some other things to talk about. Remember the other things I said I needed to talk about? Well, I haven't forgotten about them. Bye!